Hello there, and welcome back to the AFK Podcast. This is episode 5. I'm Olivia.
I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Sam.
Sam's down there somewhere.
And we are.
Where would he be?
He's in between the two of us. So
Look one way. He's there.
he's right there. He's the whooper that's in the middle of your screen.
Yeah, we have a special guest today. His name's Sam.
But he wishes to remain faceless, despite him being in literally every single one of my streams. And so
Respect.
we took on his persona from his Twitch name, which is Whooper Soup. And so we have a little gif of a whooper opening and closing its mouth to represent Sam.
Honestly, it feels like Sam is in the room.
Well, today we have a few topics. Of course, we will be talking about Genshin, because we always do. You have 2 things, technically, from Blizzard.
Yeah. Let's go. I mean, should I really cheer on Blizzard?
No.
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 Resounding no.
But one of which...
Resounding no.
Sam is going to have more input on than I will. And then finally...
That's okay.
I don't like the that he just gave.
Well, that's like the entire reason I'm here.
He needs to have a topic.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
And then we also have the June releases, since this is going to be released on June 1st. So, where should we start?
You want to start with Genshin? Because
we always do.
Once we hit into Blizzard, that's just going to trail us into the long haul.
So, we have some news of Genshin and Genshin Leaks. The most important one for me, at least, is that Kaya's getting a hangout.
Yeah, he is.
I'm so excited. I not just recently talking about the fact that I was upset that he doesn't have a hangout. I feel like
you were absolutely.
You were
and then we got into
this.
the I think every 5 stars should have a story quest.
Yeah.
And every 4 stars should at least have a hangout.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that is the way that they should go.
And
I remember having this conversation.
Literally, it got leaked that Kaya was getting a hangout, and I'm pretty sure I sent it to both of you, and I was like, Kaya hangout? I'm throwing up. I'm so excited. Gonna spend, I'm debating, whether or not I want to do it on stream. I feel like that would
because
be
you
too
will
much.
be screaming, crying, throwing up.
But
in
I
that
think
order.
that would be
entertaining,
though, don't you?
It would be.
Fawning over Kaya.
Yeah,
no, just all you hear is distant gags.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think
in the background.
that would be entertaining.
We're also getting the 4-star skins for Klee and Kaya, which originally it was said to be a 5-star skin for Klee, but now it has been lowered to a 4-star. Same as I guess Ayaka's skin. It was also rumored to be a 5-star, and then it got lowered to a 4-star. We are getting a Oceanid themed event, and I'm
okay.
Also, these are leaks, just not official.
I'm gonna
Beep.
She's just a baby, don't worry.
I hate the Oceanid with every ounce of my being. But also...
I see...
Go ahead.
Keep going. Nope, you go.
I was going to say, also with that event, we're supposed to be getting a free Layla.
That is what I was going to bring up, and I'm here for it. I love her. I use her all the time.
But the Ocean...
Her shield? Oh! Her shield is... Dang. Ooh.
But the
keep her with me all the time. I keep that thing on me.
I never want to fight that thing again.
Okay,
I fought it so many times for Child.
That's your own fault.
I love him.
Yeah.
Still your own fault. You created
him
this
so many
nightmare for
times
yourself.
Xingqiu and Mona. He's fine.
He's not. I hate him.
I'm excited because that's going to be the interlude into Fontaine.
Oh, it has to be
coming out after 3.8, which I'm very excited for.
Me too.
I'm very excited for it.
I need like my
underwater
European
combat.
steampunk fantasy.
I want
Yeah.
Fontaine. I don't want the Oceania.
Oh, wait, guess what? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Is that how that goes? I think that's how that goes.
Yeah, no, that's how
I
that's the
can
same.
try.
Thank you.
But you have to have it and eat it, you know?
You know what? You can try.
I can try. Thank you for giving
You're
me
gonna be
that.
very disappointed.
We're also getting Candace, Yanfi, and Kazuha in the TCG.
Incredible. Okay.
I'm very excited for Kazuha.
Come on, he's
It's
great.
Kazuha. Like, it's my Maple Leaf boy. I love it.
Dude, once
It's my Maple Leaf boy.
Once his banner releases, I was telling Sam today that like I need to wish on like the standard banner or something before June 1st, because on June 1st Kaya's constellations in the store, and he's like, just wait for when you pull for Kazuha, and I'm like, yeah, you think I have the patience for that? I need the constellation now.
I'm telling you, the next few banners.
Speaking of, the 3.8 banners got leaked. Very exciting stuff. But I believe it is Kokomi and Eula. No. I got that wrong. It's Klee and Eula.
Okay, you had me at Klee. Also, love Eula.
Which
but
I have
Eula
talked
finally.
about this. I have talked about this so much with Olivia. It has been so long since Eula has gotten a rerun.
I think last episode
She was
of the
the
podcast.
first double like banner. Like they used to do 5 stars as like a single. So like instead of 2 choices, you only had 1. Her and Albedo were the first like double running banner.
Ooh.
And she has gone, I want to say like 14 or 15 patches.
So not banners.
No, because each patch has 4 banners.
Yep.
So she's gone about 60 banners without getting a rerun.
Yeah.
And she's finally coming back.
Last episode, I remember Olivia and I were talking, and she was like, yeah, Sam thinks that she just got deleted from the game.
Yeah, because like Ito got released and got 2 reruns before she got 1.
I don't know why they have some hate for Eula. I think she's great.
I have theories, but I think that is too much for this. I have like a whole dissertation plan. Don't worry. That'll be another podcast.
So,
yeah.
Episode 2 with Sam will have some theories going on. Stay tuned.
Yes, exactly.
I love theories.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Klee and Eula. I need my girl Klee. I too want to throw bombs at things.
Yes.
Pew, pew.
Sometimes it just solves all your problems, you know?
It really does.
Yeah. But the second half was Kokomi. That's where I got confused. They were both Ks.
Understood.
And the Wanderer, which I'm very excited for Kokomi. I couldn't care less about Wanderer. But
I want one of them.
I don't know which. I actually have a feeling I'll be saving my wishes during all of those.
Yeah.
I just like collecting.
Yeah, I feel like I will be like pulling. I'll be building pity, because I would not be mad if I got Eula, but like I won't be like grinding wishes to try and get her.
Makes sense.
But also knowing Sam, he'll do a single wish on the banner, and Gary will be like, "Oh my god," and I'll be like, "Shut up, please."
Sitting there, you're like,
I
just want to say it is not my fault.
It is your fault. Anyway.
I have horrible luck with artifacts.
Oh, wait, I have a question. Can we roast Sam now that we're both here with him?
Oh, no.
About him putting other characters' weapons on different characters?
No, you cannot.
Why would you do that?
I have self-confidence. Well, you see, my philosophy is sharing is caring. If one of the people... Olivia, stop laughing. I can't take you seriously.
Really? Because I can't take you seriously right now.
Okay, so if one of the characters I am not currently using and their weapon is good on another person and it's like the best one that I have, why not use it on them?
Because it's
They're
wrong.
borrowing it. But
No.
sharing is caring. Do you see, like, I'm all about efficiency. It'd be a waste of resources to just have like one for each, you know? So therefore we share.
The math isn't mathin'.
I
The math
I
is
want to
mathing.
point out,
I have
Chelsea.
spreadsheets.
So,
I know you have spreadsheets, but Sam, I have a degree.
Spreadsheets. Wow.
Yeah, don't. I do have spreadsheets. I have a degree for those spreadsheets. Anyway, sharing
Chelsea.
might be caring, but that's just wrong.
Chelsea, I want to point out, Alhaitham's
Also, what
saying
does that have to do
sharing
with
isn't
self-confidence?
caring?
Sorry, keep going.
Alhaitham's weapon is not on Alhaitham.
Yeah,
For
it's on
Sam.
Ayaka. Because Ayaka I use more.
Yell at him.
How does that make sense?
Because I'm not using Alhaitham. What am I gonna do? Let a 5-star weapon go to waste?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
No. My logic is sound.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's
Yes,
okay.
it is.
It's fine
really
if you
not.
think so.
All right, moving on.
Fine if you think so.
Moving on. A lot of the other things that are on that Genshin Leak list are just the other events that are going to be happening. So it has
Is
to
this
do with
the
like
post
the
that I
adventures
sent
trials.
you?
I don't know. It's a tweet that I found.
I think this. Yeah, I see it.
But it's just like other events and stuff that are happening. You guys want to get started?
Oh, one thing
Oh, okay.
that I sent
Yes,
to
ma'am.
Olivia that I think is kind of exciting information, but Olivia did not seem to care. Charlotte is a cryo catalyst.
And
And
looks
she is the
exactly
first-
like
She's a catalyst. She's a catalyst,
know.
and she looks like Yanfei.
But it's the first Fontaine character that we see with a vision,
Listen,
which is very exciting.
listen. I care about Fontaine, but when Sam sent it to me, he said, "Look, she's cryo," and I said, "Don't need her then." And he said, "You can have more than one cryo character," and I said, "No."
wrong. I don't know why
Yes.
I'm the only one that's right in the chat right now.
Oof. We'll get back to that.
We don't need to. Anyway.
I agree with you now, but
Sam's like,
Listen, I just need Kaya. That's all I need. All I need is Kaya. That's all I need.
wrong.
Personally, that's all I need for a cryo character.
Personally, your choice is questionable.
You can have an opinion.
And that's
Anyway.
okay.
And we can have an opinion about your opinion.
Maybe having Sam on was a bad idea.
No, I think this is going well.
Chelsea.
I think this is going well.
Anyway. Do you guys want to get started on Overwatch?
Yes.
Yes.
So, before we bring up the elephant in the room, I'm gonna give you guys a little, I guess, update on potentially how they're moving forward and also their thinking strategies. So, found numerous articles, that Blizzard is planning on using AI for concept art.
What?
They're going to call it Blizzard Diffusion. This is apparently, allegedly, leaked from employee emails. They say that the whole idea behind Blizzard Diffusion is to help generate concept art for game environments as well as characters and their outfits. So I guess it's only for concept art. It's not for like final products. Still a little scary. I've seen how AI has been going on nowadays.
I don't like that.
Can't say I
Because
like that.
I feel like that's kind of replacing like game developers. Because it's kind of taking like idea creating and like world building that most people, would have a job for, and it's moving it to AI.
Well, that's
Yeah.
also like the entire concept behind the Writers Guild strike.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Which is a big thing going on right now. If you don't know about it, go and, do a little research. But, so, there is a quote from one of the articles that I read. It says, It could also be used to create autonomous, intelligent in-game NPCs. Can't see that going well. Procedurally assisted level designs. Can't see that going well. Game coding and anti-toxicity. What?
Now, anti-toxicity, I think, could be useful,
It
but
would
I
be
don't think it
useful.
should be
But
like
how
the sole
using
thing.
But like how using AI are you going to make anti-toxicity?
I guess it could like analyze conversations and see like, like, oh, this is what being toxic is. So it can go through and recognize those patterns later on. And like that's the way that it could be used.
I guess,
But
but
like,
I feel like there's too many errors that could pop up.
yeah. But I think like if they used it, they would definitely need to have like someone monitoring it,
Oh
like doing
yeah,
like a
without
final check. It'll be like, oh, the system will like pick out or like flag things, and then the person will be like,
and then
yes, that's correct, or no, and then the system would then correct itself based on that.
like
But like,
machine learning on top of AI.
yeah, but like, yeah, because I know like toxicity is like a big problem, and it seems like they aren't really able to keep up with it. So I think
No,
a
yeah.
system or like an automated way might help them keep up with it, but I don't think that should be like the end all be all of like the, I guess, like investigation.
I think my fear is that it's gonna be the end all be all because I don't know.
Yeah.
Just the way that Blizzard goes about things, they're probably gonna be like, hey, we got this fancy new thing, and they're just never gonna pay attention to what it does. Like, it's
Yeah.
just gonna replace a lot of things, and then they're gonna be like, yep, great. And then you're gonna, I don't know, see someone walking around with like an arm out of their nose instead of like an actual NPC that works.
Hmm.
Olivia.
I imagined it.
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, look at like the weird artwork that AI can produce. If you think that they can like throw that into a game and like not have actual designers backing everything, ooh,
Mhm.
that's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a rough time. But yeah, so that's my little blurb on Blizzard's AI concept. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but Blizzard has been doing some questionable things, which brings us to the topic that Sam and I are going to discuss, and Olivia is going to give a little bit of a reaction to it because, oh girl, get ready for a wild ride.
Yeah.
Sam, would you like to start or would you like me to?
Well, so I think this news came out just after you released, or like just after you recorded the podcast last time. And I thought it intertwined really well into that discussion with like EA pushing things back. And that is
You're gonna cause me to have heart palpitations again.
I thought you were going to say heartburn. I thought you were just going to say heartburn.
That
And I
too.
was
take some
like,
Tums. It'll be good.
take some time.
But Blizzard has decided to cancel the PvE for Overwatch 2,
Scrap the whole thing.
which was essentially the entire reason that they made a second one.
Yep.
The first game died because they were promising, oh, Overwatch 2 is going to come out. It's going to have PvE. It's going to be great. You're still going to have like all the same modes that you love, new heroes, better
But now
graphics,
with
blah, blah, blah.
PvE.
Yeah, now with
Even
PvE.
like there were some once Overwatch 2 like launched, they had that whole like
They had,
speculation of
well, they even
that
had like,
little side tunnel in King's Row. They were like, this is where
yeah.
some of the PvE is gonna happen. Like the PvE
Well,
map
they
is gonna be
had,
right here.
so when they first were like or announced it, they had like a demo version that
Mhm.
was at like a, I forget where it was. I think it was like PAX or something. It was at one of those kind of big,
BlizzCon?
one of those things. I forget which it was.
Probably
But
BlizzCon.
people said they didn't like it and it needed a lot of work, which makes me think that, they got all this negative feedback and
So they were
instead of
like,
like trying
boo.
to fix it or like start from scratch to make something good, they just decided, well, no one liked it, so why bother? Or like, we're done. Like, scrap the entire thing.
Well, yeah, just
But
like
then why did you essentially stop putting effort into Overwatch 1
if this was just gonna die.
if you knew from the get-go that this was not going to be successful?
Yeah. So let's explain a little bit of what PvE was supposed to be, just in case anyone doesn't know.
Yeah.
So essentially, what was going to happen was you were going to have, I don't know if it was going to be a limited list of heroes that you could be while going through these like missions per se.
From what I understand of it, it was supposed to be kind of like a campaign mode.
Yeah.
So you know how like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl they had like the story mode, and it was
Yeah,
like
or
you
like
kind of
in
gain the
Melee.
characters along the way. I
Yep.
think it was probably designed to be, or like the ideal was to be something like that, where you start off with like, I don't know, like Winston, Tracer, May,
Olivia?
Mercy, and like, like the very core group. And then you go through and you kind of recruit these people down the line.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wait.
then the introduction. Ooh. The
Ow.
introduction. Thank you. The introduction of a skill tree was going to happen as well.
Yes, I
So
did
you were
see
going to
that.
be able to like upgrade your heroes, which is wild to me. I don't see
think,
how they could have made that happen.
yeah, I think they should have started with the basics and then expanded, but
Yeah.
they did a lot at first, and then they realized, oh, we can't handle this, and then they scrapped the entire thing.
But yeah, seeing as how that was kind of the only, or at least the big trajectory for Overwatch 2, I don't know what they're gonna do now.
I do remember seeing on the roadmap they were doing story quests,
Ooh.
which I don't know how that's gonna work.
I feel
Because I feel like you
like
can't really do like PvP story quests,
no.
but then like it would
They're
have to
probably
be
just gonna like
PvE or like some like I don't know what it would be, but
they're
the picture
probably
shows
gonna
like
like
5 characters standing on like a dropship just like overlooking a sunset. So make of that what you will.
I don't know.
Yeah, very
I'm
vague.
assuming they're gonna take like some of the sacked pieces from PvE and use that for story quests.
Mm-hmm.
That just seems to be the smartest movement for them. Let me see if I can pull up the roadmap.
I'm looking at it right now. So for season 5, nothing too special. It's just Quest Watch, which is a limited time event, Mischief and Magic, which is I'm assuming going to be like one of those online kind of events. Like the
Okay.
what is it? Like the Love Watch or the one with Hanzo, Cupid
Oh, the
Hanzo?
one it was Hanzo
Mhm.
with the Mercy skin or whatever.
There is a cinematic reveal, and apparently
I
they're
see a
doing something
dog.
with the Olympic Summer Games,
Ooh, they did
which
that a little while ago
I'm
with
a huge
Overwatch 1.
Olympics fan, so
Mm-mm.
I am excited for that.
Mm-mm.
Season 6,
Oh,
however, does actually look
that
kind of interesting.
yeah. Oh, I see what you mean with the 5 people standing on the ship with
Mhm.
the sunset in the background. Olivia will send these to you so you can.
So there's the story missions. There is the new support hero, which I'm very excited for. And I remember in
I'm
a dev
happy.
talk a while ago, they said the next 2 support heroes are not going to function, or they're going to be like very different mechanically than other support heroes. Like they're going to add different mechanics to the game. The
I love
first of
that.
those heroes was Life Weaver, which I would say he does operate very differently
He
than
is
most
really
support.
different.
Very different.
I need people to get on the same page with him because
Yeah.
I'm about to
He
rock someone if they keep
he
life grouping me
requires
away.
yeah, he requires a lot of communication, but I do like that kinda he takes a little bit more control into, like, the supports,
Yeah.
because a lot of the time the tanks and the DPS will just be, like, going way off point or like going way off objective and like getting really like aggressive. But
Get
the
a little
supports
overzealous.
are just like trying to keep them alive, or they're getting dove, or they're getting, I don't know, like something's happening. So it kind of takes more control into the supports
Yeah.
rather than the supports just being at the mercy of the rest of their team.
Yep. Also, I will say all of the little like trick clips I've seen of Lifeweaver launching Reinhardt up over Eichenwald.
Yes, and like
Incredible.
the Cassidys, we love it.
So
It's
good.
great.
Could
It's
never
great.
do that myself.
No,
My tanks usually never listen to me,
yeah.
but that's just how I am.
There's also a new map coming. It looks to be based off of like a southeastern Asian region.
Ooh, agreed.
So I'm
Very
very excited for
colorful, very
that.
pretty.
Very colorful.
Hero Mastery.
That seems fun.
What is that gonna be? Ooh.
I'm assuming it's going to be like workshops that you can do that are hero specific. So you know how like there's a lot
Just
of
kind of like challenges, hero specific.
you know how there are a lot of like custom modes like on a sleep dart practice or like Kiriko like kunai headshotting like practice. I feel like it's going to be things that Blizzard makes, so they're not like custom games that just regular people make.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's a good idea. I see Steven what? Wait, I'm gonna try that again. Season 7, sorry, alliteration. And beyond, we're gonna get a new tank hero. I'm
I
okay
am
with
seeing that
that.
as well, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I
I
think
don't know
the
how
tanks and the
far away
supports
that
are
will be.
definitely lacking.
Yeah, without a doubt. And a few reworks. Roadhog, Sombra.
Yeah. I know Sombra's been due for a rework, or they've been talking about. Well, they were talking about a Brig rework. They were talking about a Cassidy rework, a
Yeah.
Hog rework, and a Sombra rework. I guess that they scrapped Brig and Cassidy, which fine by me. Brig seems fine to me,
I love Brick.
and Cassidy. The only like big problem is his
The like
movement.
hitbox for the magnetic.
The magnet, yeah, no,
Not
but
about
like,
that. It's like a homing beacon. Oh.
yeah, but like, I think he's fine. I don't think that he needs a rework, maybe just some tweaks.
Mm.
But yeah. So I think that is most of the stuff from Overwatch.
Yeah, I think that's actually a really conducive Overwatch
We'll see how
layout.
much of this they actually go through with.
Yeah, they do be changing their mind quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shocking. We have another scrapped project. Is essentially the bottom line.
Yeah.
Olivia knows that all too well. Well, more like
Not
pushed back,
scrapped,
not
yeah.
scrapped. I'm sorry.
I have depression.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna play Dragon Age 2 again to make myself
Okay.
happy.
You can do that.
I have depression.
You know.
So let's do June releases. We have 2 games for June 1st, which is the day that this podcast releases. We have 2 games for PC and then 1 game what? One game is also for Switch. And 1 game is also for Switch. So for Switch and PC, we have Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection on June 1st, and then for PC only, we have Slayers X. Either Slayers X or Slayers 10. Don't know because I've never heard of a Slayers game before.
Could be either.
Could be either.
No. I honestly haven't heard of them either.
I've heard of them. I have never played one.
So maybe it is 10. But for June 2nd, we have for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, and the PC, we have Street Fighter 6.
I've not heard of Street Fighter.
You haven't?
No, I have. I have.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
was
thought
like,
you literally said you haven't heard of Street Fighter, and I was like,
I don't know
how
if
much
you.
of a child are you?
I don't know if you
Oh my
saw
god!
my head
Well-
whipped to Discord. I was like, what?
It's funny.
Well, I think I am like a different.
Choose your words
Like-
wisely, Sam.
No, so like the games that I grew up on were like Mario, Minecraft,
Yeah, I mean,
and that's it. But like I
No.
never played a Halo game.
Street
I
Fighter?
still have not played a Halo game.
so insulted. Anyway,
So wait,
Destiny, no.
I-
Skyrim, no. I haven't played any of those, which are things that like I've heard you guys talk about a lot.
look at Chelsea.
Hey, number one, I probably wouldn't get into Halo now. It's a nostalgia factor for me at this point.
No, I wouldn't get into Halo
now?
either.
Skyrim, you have homework.
Yeah, no, Sam, you
I-
need to play Skyrim. It's so good. It's such a good
It's a rite of
game.
passage.
It's such a good game.
You have no right to just.
Anyway.
You're wrong.
June 3rd for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. We love Katamari Reroll and Royal Reverie.
Reverie.
I have heard of this series.
I've never heard of that in my
Yes.
life.
Okay, I like how
have.
you've heard of these things, but you haven't played Skyrim.
No.
I don't need the giggles.
Roast him,
No,
roast him.
the characters, like it's not my art style, but they do live in my head rent free.
I need to look it up now.
It's like,
What does that mean?
they're like PS like like the the handheld PlayStation thingies, but that's their face and their head, and then it's like a me
The
body.
handheld PlayStation thingies?
What is
the
it? What was it?
PSP.
PSP?
Yeah, that.
Chelsea, you need to look it up right now.
Very different
Chelsea,
eras,
you
I
need-
guess.
Chelsea, you need to look it
What
up
is
right
it?
now.
Tell
But
it to
is
me
the
again.
description like right-ish?
What is that?
That's what it is. Also, I don't like the fact that Sam says it lives rent free in his head. I expected it to be really bad for some reason. I was
Well, no, like
what
I
is he
saw this as
talking
a
about?
child, and I was
Okay,
just so
no.
confused. But-
Can we?
My cousins
Talk
from Japan
about-
love this game, or they did when they were younger.
Can we talk about the one that's like not all the way far back left? Not the guy with the
The life buoy.
no, not that one. The one where his face is on like the little
He looks like a hammer.
front. Honestly,
Yeah.
I
This
Just-
is a stream game right here.
that's all I want.
I'm not streaming that.
All I need is for him to sit there and go,
Okay.
it just seems
Um,
so good.
I'm moving on from that game. I can't talk about it anymore. This is my Mario and Rabbids.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if Tyler has listened to the last episode.
He hasn't.
I don't
He's
think
too
so.
behind, he says.
Fake fan.
Big fan. Okay, so then on June 5th, moving on, June 5th, we have for Switch and PC Tiny Thor.
That sounds adorable.
It does.
Does it come with a tiny hammer?
Let me look. Tiny Thor. Tiny Thor.
That sounds cute. Ooh, stop.
I do not.
No, it's not as cute as I thought.
It's like 8-bit.
It's like an well, I would probably say it's something like that. It's like an 8-bit
Figure
like
it
it's like an 8-bit like Mario like the old school Mario
what
games.
Is it? Terraria's 8-bit, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
But it's more. I'd say 64-bit.
Okay. Anyway, it's like it's a side scrolling game pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm upset with that, but sure. I thought we got past side-scrolling games.
What's wrong with side-scrolling games?
Sam.
Not my fave.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's it.
Moving on.
On June 6th, we have 2 games. We have for PS4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and PC, we have Amnesia the Bunker, which was supposed to release in May and got delayed.
Amnesia games I've heard are very scary.
I know, Amnesia the Bunker I'm going to play on stream, despite the fact that I absolutely hate Amnesia. So then we have also on June 6th for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and PC, Diablo 4. June 8th, we also have 2 games. The first game is for Switch and PC, which is Bleak Sword DX. And then the second game is just for PC, and it's Harmony the Fall of, how'd you say it? Reverie?
Reverie? Yeah.
Reverie? Okay.
Bleak Sword art style looks really cool.
I will insert it.
I'm just gonna keep
Please do.
looking these up.
June 9th, we for PS5, PS4, and PC, we have
This looks very interesting.
Grey Hill Incident.
That sounds creepy.
It does. June 12th, we have for Switch Front Mission 2 Remake. June 15th for PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, we have Layers of Fear. June 20th.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I'm not gonna like the next one because I have a feeling it's exactly what I think it is.
Oh,
which is on June 20th, we have 2 games. The first one is Aliens Dark Descent, which is for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and PC. I'm gonna just make sure. Fun. Let me see. Aliens Dark Descent.
Watch it be something super cute.
Layers of Fear actually looks like a game that...
Nope. It's exactly what I thought it was, I think. It is.
I'm excited. You said you missed it. Guess what? It's coming back.
I don't want to do it again. Yeah. You'll be investigating the xenomorph outbreak. I'm so scared. I hate this. Maybe this will mean maybe this will mean Hannah will watch my streams again. Anyway.
Yeah.
Damn.
June 20th as well. We also, for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, and Xbox One, we have Crash Team Rumble.
I want it to be good, is all I have to say.
Yeah.
I just really want it to be good.
I have a feeling it's going to be like Super Smash, but with CTR characters.
Listen. Okay. But I want it to be good.
I just want to mess people up as Ripperoo. That's all I want.
Fair. Fair.
June 21st for PC, we have Trepang 2. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. June 22nd for PS5. I know Tyler's going to be excited about this. We have Final Fantasy 16.
Woo!
June 22nd as well for PC, we have Silicon City. On June 27th for PS5, Xbox Series XS, Switch, and PC, we have Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pee.
What?
My favorite Harvest Moon game.
Really?
It's getting a remake. It's getting a remake because the two that developed the Harvest Moon games, the two companies, they split. Mm-hmm. So I can't remember. One's Natsume and the other one's Natsume stuck with Harvest Moon. And we have Story of Seasons, which also produced Rune Factory. Those games. But so they're essentially reclaiming all of the old games under their new alias. Nice. That was there for Rune Factory, but not the point. And yeah, so they're gonna remake it with updated graphics and you get, but it's the same-ish story. So you get like all of the people returning, just updated graphics, and like it's gonna run smoother. And I'm sure they're gonna add more things to it or whatever. But they've been like slowly releasing a bunch of them. Like they just released Friends of Mineral Town. That was a big one. That was on what? N64? Maybe DS. Or Game Boy. One of them. Not the point. Super excited. I'm ready to get cozy.
So on June 30th, we're going to get 2 games. One game is for Switch and PC, which is Crime O'Clock. And then the second game, which is only for Switch, which is Master Detective Archives Rain Code. And those are the June releases.
I don't know a lot of these. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot of these.
I feel like a lot of these that like are being released are a lot of like small indie developers.
Well, that's usually what happens. Usually only big name, like there's only going to be like 1 or 2 big names because they don't want to compete with one another. Except for like November. November is usually packed.
November's
because everyone's trying to get their stuff out before Christmas.
Yeah. Including Mario and Rabbids. I'm going to keep bringing it up because
I'm so upset. Whatever.
Let's see when we get that pirate game that we were talking about. I know for a fact I'm gonna.
I forgot about that. Keep going.
I am not excited, but I'm going to end up playing Amnesia: The Bunker and Aliens: Dark Descent probably.
Well, I've got some good news for you.
Okay.
So, when this is coming out, it's gonna be June. So, guys, go get your free games. Sure. So, this is all speculation because they try and keep it on lock and key until June rolls around. But for speculation for the PS Plus games, we're gonna get Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Obviously, just for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Last Stop. Never heard of it, but that's alright. And Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So that's going to be for PlayStation. Sekiro. I have played Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It is really cute. Gotta have it. Xbox, as I said, you should be excited. Apparently, we're going to get Slayers X Terminal Aftermath.
Okay.
Amnesia, The Bunker. Whoa. And something I definitely can't pronounce.
I'm gonna cry. That game I have like nightmares about. I hate it.
How do you say that? Dogne? Dordogne. It's apparently a charming indie adventure.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it like a soft G, like Dordogne?
It could be.
Who knows? Who knows?
It could be.
Oh, it's French.
So it's probably Dordogne.
Dordogne.
Oh, it's French. That's all I needed to know. But yeah.
Oh, this looks very cute.
Does it look charming?
Yeah, no, I like the art style. It's like kind of watercolor paint art style.
Oh, cute. But yeah. That is my little update for free games. Make sure you guys go and get them.
All right, so are we gonna do Phasmophobia updates now?
Yeah.
I would love to hear it.
So it's for the July one, which is it's not giving me like a whole lot of information from what I can see. But it's saying leveling 2.0, our levels are going to get erased pretty much.
Wait, are you on the sorry to interrupt. Are you on the the Steam community page?
No.
Do you want me to I don't know if
I found it. I found it. Steam
because it has like all the updates that they have released.
The development preview?
Yes.
Ultraviolet?
Yeah, development preview. You can go all the way down. It's progression 2.0, development preview number 8, 25, 4, 23. That's like the first one. That's talking about the level reset.
Okay.
And it also talks about dots.
Oh boy. In July, we are getting a major Phasmophobia update, which starts with a level reset. With the reset, they are permanently immortalizing your pre-wipe level with a badge that is displayed on your character's arm.
Oh, that's cool.
So upon logging in for the first time after the progression update, you will be greeted with a window to select how you want your badge to look. The number of options you have available will be determined by how far you progress before that update. Once it's locked in, that's it, so think carefully as there is no way to adjust afterwards. So it looks like by color.
Wait, so is it as long as you get to level 90, you get all the colors?
But you only get to pick one, I think.
Yeah, you only get to pick one.
I mean, I'm picking the blue.
Oh. Yeah, I'm picking I don't know, either the gold or the green.
And then by 100s, you get to pick the texture of
Do we not get an
thing.
Accent?
But
that is so
unless
sad.
we get to 1,000 by July, Sam.
We can do it.
Then we get a star accent.
Now?
I'm at 300 something.
So my
Okay, I believe in you guys.
in 80 hours, but
40. We are playing this nonstop.
But 40 of those hours were spending
doing amateurs.
We were doing amateur, and we were just sitting in the van.
Yeah,
we weren't doing anything, but yeah.
You guys can do.
But then, yeah. So if we get to 1,000, we get a star accent. Equipment upgrades.
Oh, the Obake fingers are cool.
Well, I mean, we still kind of have Obake fingers, but the dots is kind of messing with my head. Not gonna lie. So, dots visuals are now the actual ghost, meaning you will need to shine your infrared lights near the ghost's actual position. So it's gonna be, instead of placing dots on the ground, it looks like it'll be instead. You can also have it as a flashlight.
Yeah, so there's different tiers to each evidence.
Mm-hmm.
So the first tier, which is the one that Olivia's referring to, is a flashlight, but it's a whole bunch of green dots, and it'll show you the ghost if dots is the evidence for that ghost. Wow, that was really loud. Anyways.
That was so good. There you go, screwdriver.
Let me tell you, I cannot wait to leave. Keep going. Hopefully another one won't come.
I hope it does. So Dots is getting a different version of it, like I said, with the flashlight. We're in July, we currently have 20 items in Phasmophobia. We are going to have 60.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're upping it to 60.
A lot of items are getting an expansion on their tiers, because at least for the most part, spoiler alert, tier 2 is how we know it now.
Mm-hmm.
A tier 1 is a slightly less inconvenient way. No, a slightly more inconvenient way. And then tier 3 is more convenient to use.
Mm-hmm. The next one
I'm very excited though. The ghost models look really good.
Yeah. The ghost models are changing too.
Walking through the dots.
Then now it's just them it's not
It's
just a blur anymore. Yeah. But so then the next thing is thermometers. There's going to be again 3 tiers of thermometers. The first one is a standard thermometer that you would have in a fridge or the outside of your house. Like
a mercury thermometer.
The tier 2s, again, I believe just the one that we know today, except it looks like it has a graph on it.
Yeah, so how it works is you have to keep it still for 2 seconds and it'll give you a reading.
Oh, so they made it so you can't. Okay.
So you can't just wave around and it'll give you
I like how
reading. You have
all I needed to hear was the sound effect, and I knew exactly what was happening. Sweet was it.
And tier 3 is a straight upgrade from tier 2, completing temperature scans at double the speed as its predecessor, so it just makes it easier, which I'm assuming is going to be a lot more money. Temperatures,
It looks expensive.
they're also fixing issues with temperatures, like I think we've mentioned in streams though, that temperature doesn't work as accurately in multiplayer as it does in single player, and they're fixing that. But they're also, I believe, getting rid of your breath, right?
They are, yeah. Where? Oh, jeez, where is it?
So like you can't, like if you don't have a thermometer, you can't see if you have freezing temperatures
Yeah,
anymore.
firstly, cold breath didn't make much sense. Contextually, to remedy this, cold breath particles will now appear at around 5 to 7 degrees Celsius and below. So if we see our breath,
It's not freezing temperatures.
yeah, which is a way that we used
For
to,
today,
like,
for
yeah,
like literally
we used
today
it
during
today,
our
yeah.
challenges, yeah. Because in the challenge that we had for when this podcast goes up last week, it's called Lights, Camera, Action, I believe, and one of the things that is missing from the truck is a thermometer, and we were able to get freezing temperatures by seeing our breath, so we won't be able to do that in the future. We'll have to rely on the thermometers that we buy. The next is the EMF readers. No.
It is UV.
Yeah. No, it's EMF and upgrades. So EMF tier 1 is an old analog meter for EMF. The tier 2 is the one that we have right now. And tier 3 is a high-tech para reader. This device can track up to 3 EMF spots at once.
Ooh.
And it'll tell you direction, range, and value of each one. That's cool.
So it'll like tell you exactly where the EMF is coming from.
So if like 2 doors get touched, it'll tell you the value on each.
Mm-hmm.
Simultaneous. That's cool.
But as well with all of these equipment upgrades, like we said, the levels are being reset, and so once we reach level 20, we have
to work our way through this again.
Yeah, you have the option to
this.
upgrade from tier 1 to tier 2. So we start with the really bad.
Oh, so you don't have a choice.
No, we have to start with the worst.
We don't get our strong
tier.
flashlights.
No.
No.
But hopefully we now know enough about this game.
Yeah, we know enough.
Be able. I love how you're turning off your mic so that we don't hear the cars, even though we think it's funny.
No, yeah, it wasn't good.
Okay. Okay.
Cops.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully we've learned enough now about the ghosts in order to be able to do it faster so that we don't have to be sitting at all the bad equipment for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for Phas.
Dang.
No,
so you have no choice. That's insane.
No choice.
We already did the UV?
Well, okay, so the UV, I don't know, I feel like I already knew kind of about this, but we should still mention it, which is like it will only show but now if you see footprints using the UV light, it counts as fingerprints.
Yeah, which it didn't before, and we have gotten many of ghosts wrong because we've been like, footprints, that means fingerprints.
Footprints.
Yeah, it says non-ultraviolet ghosts will still step in the pile of salt and give you the initial photo. But now if you do have ultraviolet evidence, like if you have fingerprints as like that ghost's evidence and you look at a salt pile that's been stepped in, it will show a footprint. And that can be counted as fingerprints now.
Which I very much like because it gives more use to the salt.
Other than just being for
a wraith
test, yeah.
And also, I won't get confused. And for like those maps where it's a lot of open space and not a whole lot of like doors,
Yeah.
like I mean, a lot of the campground maps, like now it's easier to find fingerprints.
Yeah. So tier 1 for the ultraviolet is the glow stick, and now you have to charge the fingerprints with the glow stick, and then it'll slowly fade away when you put away the glow stick. Tier 2 is the flash. What?
I love the glow stick.
Oh, I know, because you picked it for something that me and Sam could only use that.
Did we get the ghost right? We got it between 2 and we got it wrong.
Yeah.
That was so infuriating.
You guys did really good though.
All right.
I'm proud.
Tier 2 is the UV flashlight that we know and love. Tier 3 is just a bigger one. It's basically like the strong flashlight, but a UV flashlight instead.
Yeah.
So it's just a bigger range.
Very excited.
Well, with that, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching or listening to the AFK podcast. This was episode 5. I hope you enjoyed. If you are listening on Spotify, we also have a video version of it on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, we are also on Spotify. If you would like to, go ahead and follow our socials, which are literally directly below us and also directly below the Whooper.
Yeah.
I post on the Instagram story like when the video is uploading and like when the podcast is uploading, as well as when it has uploaded and like everything like that. You get to see like a photo of me editing it and everything. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching / listening, and we will see you again in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.